The imposition of 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum by President Donald Trump has stirred a significant response from global economic partners. Aimed at bolstering the U.S. manufacturing sector, these tariffs threaten to raise consumer and industrial costs for Americans. The move is part of Trump's broader strategy to rectify trade imbalances, but risks backpedaling the U.S. economy into a global trade conflict. Not long after the announcement, the European Union responded with countermeasures targeting U.S. exports worth €26 billion. Canada's retaliatory measures followed, announcing 25% tariffs on $20.1 billion worth of U.S. goods, ranging from steel and aluminum products to computers and sporting equipment. Within hours, President Trump promised further responses to these retaliations. The administration's current series of tariffs applies universally, marking the first time in Trump's second term that all countries are affected by such measures. This unprecedented step raises the stakes considerably by potentially destabilizing trade dynamics. William Opplinger, the CEO of Alcoa, warned that the tariffs could cost 100,000 American jobs, including significant losses within the aluminum sector. Canada's quick reaction involved halting all shipments from Algoma Steel to the U.S., signaling potential layoffs. Meanwhile, Australia and Mexico have opted temporarily against reciprocal tariffs, awaiting the situation's progression up to the crucial date of April 2nd, when Trump plans to announce more global tariff strategies. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese criticized the tariffs as unjustified, while Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum stated that Mexico would adopt a wait-and-see approach concerning reciprocal tariffs. The Biden administration had previously allowed for exceptions, creating a buffer for the U.S.'s allies. Trump's current action revokes that flexibility, subjecting all nations to tariffs with no exclusions. Steel and aluminum are vital inputs across various sectors, and their tariffs could significantly impact prices for consumers. Cars, appliances, machinery, infrastructure, and many other goods rely heavily on these metals. The new tariffs aim to curb loopholes that companies exploited previously by importing finished goods to avoid tariff penalties. Driven by market panic preceding the official announcement, prices of domestic steel escalated by 30% over 2 months. Aluminum rose by 15%. Large industrial clients with fixed contracts may initially evade these increases, but persistent tariffs could eventually lift domestic costs. Imported parts, including aluminum bumpers and radiators, are subject to price augmentations. Trump's policy experiences frequent changes, with decisions often reshaping in hours. The threat to double tariffs for Canadian steel and aluminum was retracted after talks with Ontario Premier Doug Ford. Doug Ford agreed to suspend additional electricity charges for American customers. The gesture illustrates the tariff-induced economic negotiation complexities, emphasizing the balance attempted under the looming cloud of trade tensions. Further discussions are scheduled to renegotiate aspects of the USMCA, reflecting the intricate and reactive nature of contemporary trade diplomacy in the Trump era.